iFILM, London. iFILM.
This is Coogan Cassius for iFILM London. We're at the Winter Gardens here in Blackpool. With me, I've got boxer Dee Mitchell and his trainer Ricky Hatton. I'll start with you, Adam. How did you feel about that performance after defeating Dee Mitchell?
Yeah, I was very happy with the performance. You know, Dee was obviously a little bit bigger than me and also experienced. So it was important for me not to just go out there blasting away, but to, you know, practice things that I've done in the gym and put it into practice. You know, I think it's a bit different doing it all in the gym and on the pads and, you know, in sparring. But when you're in there in front of people and everyone's watching you, you know, expecting, I think it's hard. But I was happy with what I did. And, you know, as from everyone saying that I've progressed a lot, so I'm happy with the performance.
Ricky, 8 fights undefeated for your fighter Adam Little. How do you feel he's been progressing?
Brilliant. You know, he's only a youngster. You know, in professional boxing terms. You know, that's his 8th fight tonight, and he fought Dee Mitchell last time. You know, and he's improved on the performance, and that's what I want to see. You know, it's all a learning curve for him. You know, Dee was coming out quite heavy tonight, so Dee's, you know, hard, tough enough task at the best of times, but. You know, the stuff that I wanted, the improvement I wanted Adam to do tonight than what he did when the last fight he fought Dee Mitchell, he's done and more. He was putting his punches together more, trying to walk him onto punches and upping his work rate and more solid in defence. Everything that I asked for, that he done tonight. And Dee said to me, he said that he's improving, which someone as experienced as Dee Mitchell saying that, then we're certainly heading in the right direction with Adam.
You fought Dee Mitchell last time out, so how did you compare the two performances, Adam?
I think there were two different performances. I think the first time, you know, it might have been the same opponent, but I feel they weren't the same person fighting him. In the first fight, you know, I went out trying to bang him out. I wanted to make a statement in the first one, and you know, I think I was trying a bit too hard and not quite letting the shots go. Whereas, you know, this in Blackpool, there's a lot of expectations. I thought, you know, I'm just going to go out and enjoy it. I think that's one of the main things you can do when you get in there is enjoy it and not push it.
Yeah, he has been nursing a hand injury though. I mean, the last 3 fights he's been improving, picking his opponents off. You know, breaking them up, you know, taking the sting out of him, but not being able to put the finishing touches to, because round about rounds 3, 4, his hand's been going. But he's had a good run in the hand, he's been feeling a little better, he's able to let it go tonight, but I think straight after this fight, probably next week, we're going to get him in, you know, he's going to have a bit of an operation on his right hand so that he can rest it over the new year, and then for the new year he's going to come back all firing. But he's been looking as well as he's been looking with one hand basically, and he was able to use it a little bit more tonight, and we saw a massive improvement from him.
In a few more fights, could possibly put Adam into title contention, some sort of title?
I'm not in no rush with Adam when I'm seeing him improve at the rate he is, bearing in mind he's only a youngster, 21 years of age, you know, so I mean, there's no rush, you know. I'd like him to keep fighting at the level he's at, keep fighting him, you know, keep improving, keep him maturing, and we'll basically go from there. It certainly won't be long before he does have a belt round his waist, but I mean, he's certainly going in the you know, in the right direction. You know, the minute if he keeps showing me improvement at the rate that he keeps doing, then yeah, we'll move him on to the 8 rounds and then maybe Central Area or English, but all in good time, baby steps with him. I'm happy the way he's going at the minute, and I'm not in no rush. But it won't be long before he's knocking on the door for the belt. Yeah.
When Ricky first started training you, he was about 21 stone. Now he's down to about 11, so it's like a new man, isn't he?
Yeah, totally new man. I mean, it's different in the gym. You know, there's a different atmosphere. And not only that, you know, Ricky's been my idol from when I first started boxing. So then to see when I first went with him, it was retired Ricky Hatton, whereas now it's fighting Ricky Hatton. And, you know, I'm enjoying taking every little bit that he's doing. And, you know, it's certainly very different, but I'm enjoying going to the gym, you know, after I've trained and watching Ricky, because you can take a lot from just a little inch here and there. I feel I can improve just by watching Ricky.
How's your mindset changed from when you first started training him? Like I said, you were a retired fighter, now you've come back. So is there a different outlook on the way you train him?
Well, I mean, my head was still up my arse a little bit when, you know, Adam first come along to me. But I mean, you know, there's one thing, you know, you have all your, you know, your problems, your personal problems, and everything that was going on, and me sulking because of my last defeat and this, that, and all the rest of it. But there's one thing that always, you know, when I went to the gym and trained the boys, it was like my escape. I was, you know, I was, you know, buzzing with it. So they always got good work from me. But I think they're getting better from me now. You know, you look better, you feel better, you perform better. Whether that's from a boxing point of view or coaching point of view, you know. So it's, yeah, you know, and I should be setting an example to my fighters, you know, and a few years back I wasn't, but now I am, and I think I'm going to be not only a better fighter when I come back, but I think I'm a better trainer for it.
You don't blame me for your defeat to Pacquiao, do you?
No, 21 stone, what are you going on about? Me and you should do a fit video for Christmas, shouldn't we?
Could you train me? What do you think you could do with me, miracle worker?
What, boxing?
Boxing.
Absolutely, fuck all.
You mean that, didn't you?
No.
So just quickly want to touch on, obviously, your opponent's been known now as Rabchenko, so...
No, that training. No,
Sorry, Senchenko. Start again. Opponent's been known as Senchenko, so you haven't obviously taken an easy route back into boxing, so how comes you've decided to come into what people might say is a tricky fight for you?
Well, you know, people are obviously, you know, linking me with... you know, with world champions such as Malignaggi and Tim Bradley, and then obviously in our country we've got, you know, Kell Brook and Amir Khan, and it's probably not the time to chuck my name into that mix. Trust me, I will be in that mix, you know, but you've got to just let me prove to everyone and let me make a believer of people again on November 24th, you know. If that goes tits up on November 24th, you know, there's no point mentioning Amir Khan or Kell Brook or Malignaggi. Just let me show you November 24th, and then you can ask me the question again after 24th, can't you? You know what I mean? You know, I can either come back, you know, and struggle through it, and everyone go, well, Rick, you know, call it a day, son. Or I can come back and blitz Mr. Senchenko, and then I can start answering the question properly then, can't I?
Just finally, who do you think would be the tougher fight for you out of Brook and Khan?
It's very, you know, hard to say. I would probably sit on the fence and go right down the middle. You know, obviously, if Amir Khan gets drawn into a fight, I think it goes into the Brook corner. You know, but if Amir sticks to his boxing ability and moves and uses his hand speed, then obviously you'd probably edge slightly towards Amir. You know, Amir can, you know, I mean, I'm a big fan of Amir and a big fan of Kell Brooks, but, you know, Amir loves to have a tear-up, and that's why we all like Amir Khan. But ultimately, you know, I really cannot split between the two of them. I think Kell Brook's young and he's on the way up, you know, and everyone's talking about him, and he's, you know, he's really, you know, he really is a hell of a fighter. But, you know, Amir Khan, if he sticks to his boxing, then obviously it could go into Amir's Khan. But if Amir stays and trades with him, then you've got to go fancy Kell, haven't you? So it's one of them. You know, you won't know until the bell goes for the first round which way the fight's probably going to go.
And Adam... Oh, he's gone.
You're doing a good job of this tonight.
No. He's advantage. But listen, thank you very much for talking to us. Adam Little progressing really nicely. So, you know, you're firing from all fronts. You're going to be in the ring, like I said, 24th. You've got your fighters coming through. So, Rabchenko, sorry for the misunderstanding. You're not fighting him, really. It's Senchenko. He's back, yeah. One sec. Right, okay. This is Kogan Cassius with Adam Little, Ricky Hatton, Fry from London. I don't know where you went there, Adam.
Pardon, I was in my own little world then. What did you say?
Don't ever do it again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.